Next Level Hydrogen Water brings us this bout. Jeremy Stephens is 2 years older. It is Myles Price who is the taller fighter. 3-inch reach advantage translates on the arms, 2 inches on the legs for Myles Price out of Ireland. Lillian, to you.
Good evening. We are live from Atlanta, Georgia with the second half of the PFL regular season. This fight is in the lightweight division, so get fired up because it's about to get real. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the loop corner. He specializes in kickboxing, standing at 6 feet even. He weighs in officially 155 1/4 pounds. In 19 professional bouts, he has a record of 11 victories and 8 defeats. Fighting out of Kilkenny, Ireland, here is Magic Myles Price. His opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He stands at 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighs in officially 156 pounds. This mixed martial artist has a record of 28 victories, 20 defeats, and 1 no contest, with 19 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of San Diego, California, here is Jeremy Lil Heenan Stephens. Your referee in charge, Blake Price.
Our referee is equipped with Ref Cam. He will take us up close and personal inside the action in the smart cage. Jeremy Stephens in the red trunks, Myles Price in the black and gray.
Ready, fight.
The only way to clinch a spot in the playoffs for either of these men is to get a first-round finish inside of 4:16. Both know the urgency. We'll see how it translates in the fight. Stephens stalking forward, heavy leg kick on Price.
Myles Price going to those long-range weapons, trying to use those legs to keep Stephens on the outside, goes right for the takedown.
Heavy sprawl from Jeremy Stephens. Smashes the head of Price and puts him right on his back.
Yeah, he dropped anchor there. Holy cow. Came down fast and hard.
That was almost like a weaponized sprawl there. Body work here from Stephens, who sits in the half guard.
See, Stephens trying to disengage. I expect to see him back out of this position. He'd much rather be on his feet.
Price sinking some butterflies in here. Trying to go to work off his back.
Yeah, he's either going to try to look to reverse position or attack a leg as he tries to elevate Stephens. See if he can get underneath his hips.
It's Price who initiates the stand-up. Jeremy Stephens happy to oblige, now backing the Irish fighter up to the cage.
Nice little Philly shell there from Price.
Yeah, moved his head well, kept his hand up.
Stephens swings the right hand and misses. See the live odds. Jeremy Stephens a big-time favorite here. There's Hausch Manfield, season 3 champion in this weight class. He's got 4 points in the lightweight standings currently. Spinning attack misses for Price.
Jeremy does a good job of slipping his head off center line and lands that big right hand.
Oh, nice right hand.
And a left.
It's a little more calculated Jeremy Stephens than I've seen.
Yeah, and it's a tough thing to get away. Philly shell, if you have boxing gloves on, you know, it's a good idea. Little MMA gloves, it can be tough to defend against every single shot. You're going to have to be very, very good, very, very slick and in that bladed stance. And Myles almost paid for it there.
Stephens now pressing Price against the cage. Double overs for Price. Works himself off the cage. Reverses that position. Round and round they go. Stephens just missed eating that knee. And now Stephens goes to work with the hands again.
Tell you what, I like this tactic by Price. Pummel with him a little, make him work out of the clinch a little, make him try and fight out of the overhooks and the underhooks. Make a little steam out of the explosive Jeremy Stephens.
I think that's the key right there, Randy. Anytime you can take just a little gas off the punches of Jeremy Stephens, you're helping yourself out, because this man brings incredible power. Nice uppercut and a hook to follow. Misses with the knee. Price looking much better defensively. Scooping uppercut. Welcome in to our audience on ESPN, Jeremy Stephens and Myles Price. Notre Dame just beat Texas in the College Baseball World Series. First round action in the lightweight division. Jeremy Little Heathen Stephens and Myles Price both vying for points in the standings. They need to qualify for the playoffs. The only way for either man to do so would be to get a finish in the next 20 seconds. Otherwise, even a victor has to sweat it out.
Jeremy Stephens really trying to attack that body and then go upstairs with that right hand.
Nice right hand there from Myles Price.
Yeah, it was a nice little blitz there by Price.
Stephens grabbed hold of him. Crowded up whatever other punches might follow. 30 seconds left in round number 1. Professional Fighters League lightweight regular season action. The second of 2 regular season bouts for both of these individuals and their last opportunity to earn a playoff spot and keep the hopes of a $1 million championship run alive. Jabs here from Myles Price as he works his way off the cage. Closing seconds of round number 1. And we'll go to the break.
Are you ready? Ready? Fight!
Round 2 begins. Jeremy Little Heathen Stephens in the red. Magic Myles Price in the gray. Inside leg kick from Price, follows it to the bottom. Level change and a blitz there from Myles Price. Little Heathen was able to take the steam off most of it. Good low kick.
Time! All right, fight!
Jeremy Stephens shakes off the cup check. So no, I don't want to stop. Let's keep going.
A couple of heavy low calf kicks there from Jeremy Stephens, Kenny.
Yeah, you can see the redness start to form on the outside of that lead left leg of Myles Price. But Myles still moving pretty well, though.
Nice body shot from Myles Price and a knee, but Jeremy Stephens is able to reverse the position.
Myles doing a good job offensively and defensively here against Jeremy Stephens. I feel like Stephens is kind of forcing that knockout a little bit, and he's telegraphing his strikes.
Body kick attempted there from the Irishman. Let's see what our betting expert Ian Parker thinks of not only this fight, but his picks so far.
Thanks, Sean. You know what? Right now, Jeremy Stephens, the line went from minus 1,400 down to minus 700. I like the calf kicks. I think you should keep going back to slow down Myles Price, because Price keeps coming forward, and it looks like Jeremy Stephens is trying to force that knockout, but he's still fighting pretty efficiently. I think the win means more to him. He still has time to score points, but he will have to sweat getting into the playoffs.
Thanks, Ian. We'll be checking in with Ian and Jonathan Coachman throughout the night for more betting advice. 3 minutes remain in the second round of this lightweight affair.
Jeremy Stephens doing a good job of winning that underhook battle in the clinch. Has good head position here.
And again, I think smart tactic by Myles Price to make him pummel, make him fight out of this clinch, make him carry the weight, take some steam out of those punches.
It's a delicate balancing act because both of these guys know that they really need a finish to maximize their chances for a playoff spot, but you can't just run into something, especially from Jeremy Stephens.
Oh, Myles just hurts Stephens there. Excellent combination there.
Very nice long-range combination. Big overhand right by Stevens.
Stevens offers a right hand back for the trouble.
Seems to be a much more game Myles Price than we saw him in his first outing in the PFL. He said he shook off the ring rust and he feels much better now than he did in the fight against Pettis. Pettis made that look pretty easy, honestly.
And he's utilizing some great tactics as well, Randy. He's doing a good job of either staying all the way on the outside or all the way in that clinch, where he's safest.
Fighting a guy with a horsepower, Jeremy Stevens, that's exactly what you need to do. Stay all the way out or all the way in.
Yeah, in that boxing range, you don't want to be there with Stevens for too long.
Price once again pressing Stevens into the smart cage. And double unders for Stevens, who's able to reverse. Corner of Myles Price calling for him to work his way off the fence. Our live fighter performance rating calls this round very close. Slight advantage for Jeremy Stevens as we head into the final minute. Body kick attempt there from Myles Price. Stevens continuing to move forward. Another kick to that low calf.
Oh, that hurt him. That calf kick definitely had an effect. You saw Myles kind of hop on that back leg a little bit.
Stevens working on the body. More pressure against the barrier. Inside of 10 seconds remaining here in the second round. Jeremy Stevens will look to finish in that spot. We'll see round 3. Welcome back, PFL fight fans. Sean O'Connell, Kenny Florian, Randy Couture beside the PFL smart cage. Jeremy Stevens and Myles Price inside the cage heading into the third round here. Potentially a log jam if this one goes to a decision. Multitude of lightweights have 3 points in the standings, so a finish in this round would go a long way toward maximizing a playoff opportunity for either of these men. Jeremy Stevens settles into the top position here as Myles Price closes his guard.
Yeah, he really has been on point with his sprawl. Myles Price now trying to attack a leg there. Jeremy able to limp leg out of it.
Becomes more and more difficult the sweater you get to hang on to that.
High kick attempted there by Price. Push kick to the body to follow. Jeremy Stevens offers a right hand after the kick attempt there from Price. Now Price takes the center of the cage.
Nice
good body
there
shot
by Myles Price.
Very nice.
Little toss attempt there from Price. Stevens right back to his feet as Alexander Martinez looks on. One half of our main event. He'll face Clay Collard to wrap things up here on ESPN.
Price just gets a little bit stronger each round. I think Stevens definitely won that first round. That second round was very, very close. Stevens might have eked it out, but Price has taken charge of this fight in this third round.
Absolutely. I mean, that second round could have gone either way, Randy.
Yeah, it was really close.
He's deep on a double. He hits it. Gets on top. It's a good position here for Myles Price.
Stevens all the way down to his back now. Price moves into the half mount.
Yeah, Jeremy Stevens does not want to be here against Myles Price on his back.
Especially flat on his back like this. You don't want to have both shoulder blades on the mat. Nothing doing from that spot. Myles Price has more than half a round to work. Can he get a finish and move himself into the top 3 for now?
That's a much better position, head position-wise, for Myles Price. That's going to make it very difficult for Jeremy to get back to his feet there.
We saw how close fighter performance rating had that second round, and of course, how the judges scored it is even more important if this one goes the distance.
Myles wants to advance position. He wants to make sure, though, that Jeremy Stephens doesn't get his back up against the cage where he can cage walk back to his feet.
Price doing a good job of repositioning. Referee watching intently, making sure that they're staying busy here. Live odds have evened out here as we approach 90 seconds remaining in this fight. And now Price the favorite here, Ian. We watched the live odds swing in the favor of the Irishman.
Yeah, you know what? I'm a little surprised that the odds have gone that way because I actually thought Jeremy Stephens won rounds 1 and 2, but to your guys' point, round 2 was very close. So if that's the case, then Price has turned this around, getting top position. He may be able to squeak this one out. So for any of you guys that want to get in late and you think Price is winning, those numbers are still there. Hop on him.
Price trying to maintain this top position. Looking to maybe move to the back if you can get behind Jeremy Stephens. Stephens negating that.
Excellent job by Myles Price, utilizing his head to prevent Stephens from getting back to his feet. Put a lot of pressure, use his head on the end of the lever there, the head of Stephens, to drive him right back down to the mat.
Price is doing a wonderful job of floating over the top, anticipating wherever Jeremy Stephens tries to squirt out or find a way out and countering it right away.
30 seconds remain in this lightweight bout. Price on top still.
There's the cage walk you were talking about, Kenny.
Stephens able to get himself back to his feet and sling a right hand, and another, and another, and another as the round comes to a close. We'll go to the judges' scorecards officially. All right, who won this fight? Randy and Kenny would agree with FPR and the fan votes. But I hate to break it to you, Kenny, your thoughts don't really matter. The official decision,
They never matter.
is with Lillian Garcia. Lillian?
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Brent McKeon scores the contest 29-28 for Stephens. Judge Monica Ridgway scores it 29-28 for Price. And Judge John Marigliano scores it 29-28 for your winner by split decision, earning 3 points in the lightweight division, Jeremy Stephens!
Jeremy Little Heathen Stephens with the split decision victory that for now moves him in to 4th place in the lightweight standings.